Welcome back, Mustangs. I'm Dr. Taylor, and I hope everyone has had a restful and rejuvenating spring break. We are now entering the final stretch, the final quarter. So I've got some important announcements for all of us. This year, our theme has been Juntos, together, and I'm incredibly proud of how you've all embraced this spirit of unity and collaboration. It's time for us to carry that same energy through to the finish line. As we approach the final quarter, I want to share some reminders that will help us all finish strong. First, let's remember to arrive to class on time and ready to learn. Every minute counts, especially as we wrap up the school year. Second, let's prioritize distraction-free learning. Continue turning in your cell phones during class time. Third, let's not procrastinate. Now is the time to talk to your teachers about your grades and turn in any missing work. And for all of our end of the year events, let's have fun while being responsible. These celebrations are meant to honor your hard work, so let's make them memorable for all of the right reasons. Lastly, let's take time to reflect and say thanks. If there's a staff member who has made a positive impact on your school year, let them know. A simple thank you can mean the world. Hey, finishing strong isn't just about academics. It's about bringing your best self to everything you do in these final weeks. So let's remember to set goals, stay motivated, remain focused on our priorities, be kind to yourself and others, celebrate your successes no matter how small, and most importantly, let's end the year with Mustang pride. Remember, we achieve more when we work together, juntos. Now students, this is for the fun segment of our morning video. Got a fun game. I call it La Silla Caliente, former Spanish teacher here. I had received a number of questions from my PSAC students, shout out to all of you, Principal Student Advisory Council group, and they wanted some questions answered about our upcoming construction. So we're putting Mr. Quinn, our Director of Facilities, in the hot seat this morning with a quick question and answer segment. You ready, Mr. Quinn?
I believe I am, Dr. Taylor. Excited.
Perfect. Let's jump in with our first question. I heard we're getting a cool stairwell. Is that true?
Yes, it is. It's called the Gathering Stair, and it's a place for students to congregate, not only to go up and down the stairs, having theater performances, choir performances, and a place for students to sit during the course of a day.
Well, speaking of sitting, will there be additional spaces for students to hang out?
Absolutely, Dr. Taylor. There'll be what they call airport seating. Seating throughout the commons areas and open spaces, comfortable seating for students to gather, enjoy camaraderie during the course of a day, and just to take a break.
What about outlet spaces? Our students are more connected than ever, and they do need some places to charge their Chromebooks for learning, not their cell phones, because we don't use those in the classrooms anymore.
Absolutely. There'll be a tremendous more outlets.
Oh, here's a good question. What about parking? Will we be losing parking?
The short answer is no, but it becomes a little more complicated during the course of the project as we allow for construction activities to take place, but then we'll fill those back in. Our anticipation is actually to gain parking spaces.
Oh, that's great to hear. What about a light on Holly?
We cannot do that. Hawley is a Lake County road, and they will not allow us. It's just not within our control to put a light there, and actually that would add to our congestion issues.
Okay. What about congestion for the parent drop-off lane? Will we be able to do anything about parent drop-off and student parking?
We're trying to, we're working on that. And so we are going to have a ring road that'll circle the campus, that'll go all the way around the campus, which we don't have now. Our bus drop-off lane will be straightened out to allow for a quicker process with bus drop-off and pickup. So we're working on those details.
Will our bus drop-off be moved, especially during the construction this fall?
It will be altered during construction. It'll stay in the same spot. Our doorway in for the students will remain at the same, but we will have some adjustments while construction takes place.
Okay, but we're still keeping it.
Yes, we are.
The field house, I heard that comes next year. Is that true? This is from students. I'm just asking student questions.
That's a much asked question, and it is not. Our first focus is going to be on the academic component, which is adding the 8 classrooms on our west side. As we roll into that, we'll look at phase 2 coming into the field house construction. It takes a considerable amount of time to build a facility that size, so we're working on that into 26 and 27.
Okay, so coming, but just not next year.
Not next year.
Wonderful. What about the noise? Will I be able to learn during construction?
Absolutely, and we know how critical that is to maintain our normal environment, our normal pace of activities. So the construction partners that we have, their main focus is school construction, and so they do this as their job on a regular basis. So we'll put some sound walls up, there'll be some temporary walls. There'll be some inconvenience to how we normally operate, but our main focus is maintaining the academic environment that we currently have.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Quinn. You've handled the hot seat. I appreciate all the valuable information you shared with our students about the construction.
Thank you, Dr. Taylor, and we really look forward to having students be able to utilize these new spaces and enjoy the enhancements that will come with this project.
One last piece of information I'd like to share involves the upcoming school year calendar. Even though construction has begun and will continue throughout the next school year, I can confirm the 25-26 school year calendar will not change. The approved Board of Education calendar on our website is official and will not be modified. Finally, for our seniors, we have your end of the year events in May. May 1st and 2nd are Decision Day and Prom. May 9th through the 13th are pickup days in the principal's office for seniors receiving honor tassels, medals, or cords. May 14th is officially your last day. May 15th is cap and gown pickup, and May 18th we celebrate your graduation. All graduation information can be found on our website under the Parents tab, Senior Year and Graduation Info section. Mustangs, as we enter the final stretch, let's remember how we finished is just as important as how we started. Let's have a great fourth quarter, juntos, together. Go Mustangs.